This gum is fucking good as fuck. It touched like 5. And that orange wrap. Oh my gosh, it's really good. I'm eating like 2 pieces at a time.
Never strike!
You do all that damn recording just to watch your own broadcast, man. You lame as fuck. You don't need to go find a life. You need to go find 2 lives. Your ass bogus. I'm gonna invite your ass to a party later. Alright.
The thing is, this only fucking set my friend request. I've been sending a friend request like probably almost like a month ago, son. And it took this nigga this long to set my friend request. Like, wow. Whatever. Cause I was about to delete the friend request. Like all the other friend requests I had on there, I deleted them because nobody never accepted my friend requests. Like, why the fuck would you have a friend request sitting on your friends list for that long? Like, nigga, if you're not gonna add me, then delete the friend request. Simple as that. That makes no sense. I don't see why niggas be doing that. Yeah, I know they don't have to accept they don't want to, but just delete it. Like, if you're not gonna accept it, delete it, bro. Why would you have it on your list just sitting there? It makes no sense. Well, I sent a friend request. I want to somebody like what, 2 years ago, like 2016 or whatever, and niggas still haven't accepted it. I'm like, how do, like, what do you always have like things that sit on your friend list for long? If you're not gonna accept the friend list, then delete it, bro. Like, I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Whatever.
That took long enough.
We lost right now. We were moving again. So once they lose, then you go back home, bro. That's it. At least they actually made it to the playoffs. Unlike last year, they was trash. And this fucking boss is a pain in the ass. I'm on fucking down. I didn't for this nigga. What the fuck? I'm trying to. I can't got him in this. With a tag? Like, what the fuck?
Never strike! Go Ray! 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 Never strike!
Get them right your feet behind
Never strike! Go Ray! I see blue. Never strike!
we spawn all fucking items here.
Never strike!
Oh, revive items.
Go Ray! I see blue. Never strike! Finally.
This nigga had like fucking 5 million HP. I look at this shit on fucking smart OC computer. They say this nigga had like 5,000 HP, bro. This on Galaxy mode alone. It's annoying. And the fucking screen had crashed and I had to fucking make a damn part 2. I knew my part 6, I remember my part 6 one, like that screen was like, that part is completely fucked up. But whatever, I'm not about to fucking go back and I ain't about to beat that video, but it was kind of fucked up because like the internet was acting stupid, so I couldn't really see a picture. Like I think I was at part when I was on that Earth or whatever. But that shit was fucked up. I couldn't really see much of the picture as much because they had that caution sign. They had like a a little browser icon. And this part acting fucking stupid, bro. I can't even fucking click off. How do I? This part acting fucking stupid right now. It'll fucking stun me all the way into the air. Wow. Motherfucker still hit me while I'm on the ground, bro. That's aggravating.
That's long enough.
Thanks a lot. I needed that. I needed to stay on the fucking ground.
Sound a fate of destruction.
These dudes fucking aggravating. Shit.
Never strike. Go Ray.
They can't fucking get it. Oh, bro, that's aggravating. They always have question marks by that code. Like, you can't see it.
Never strike.
I want to know how much they have. Like, maybe he has 5 minutes to speak, but I want to actually see that.
Never strike.
I can't even fucking sidestep from there. I just gotta take the hits and die from it. Yeah. Can't sidestep nothing. You gotta take that shit and die. Wow, I'm fucking giving him vibe and he still hits me with that. What the fuck? That's bullshit. Why am I taking his vibe and attack?
Never strike! Go Ray! For the radiance of true revolution. For the radiance of true revolution. That took long enough. Excellent! Never strike! Go Ray! The rings of destruction. Never strike! For the radiance of true revolution. Never strike! Go Ray! Never strike! Go Ray! Your elements irrelevant to my finally,
What?
I too return to nothingness. Never strike! Go Ray! Yourself to the fate. Never strike! Go Ray!
that same attack. Every time you come at me, you always want to bring that fucking same attack.
Prepare yourself for diabolic end. What's your revolution?
For the radiance of true revolution.
Never strike! Stone Rain! Never strike! Stone Rain! Never strike! Never strike! Stone Rain! Never... Stone
What? That shit took way too fucking long. But that nigga had like 5 million HP. Of course you get no experience. This is a fucking last. I don't know. That nigga had like that much HP, bro. Now he's back to normal.
It seems that I lose. I knew you were strong, Edge.
It just felt like Star Ocean 3 was way longer than this game. Yeah, it was. This game
was
wasn't longer than Star Ocean
really
3 at all.
close. You were strong too. It's nice to hear that. Because all I ever...
I hate they have the EX dungeons. You get to fight Gabriel Celestia, and you also get to fight the Eternal Queen. You also get to fight those two in Star Ocean 5 also. But it felt like Star Ocean 3 had like more content.
Limmel.
And the story was way longer.
What's wrong, Limmel?
That game did have way more content in Star
That
Ocean
look doesn't suit you very well.
4.
You dummy face. You're just a big, hopeless dummy.
Yes, I think so too. Though it's a little vexing to find myself agreeing with you.
Because Star Ocean 3 had like 2 EX dungeons.
I lied to you, Kay.
Limmel?
One extra boss, one extra EX
truth-
boss, which had, well, technically had 2 EX
truth
bosses,
is,
but that other extra EX boss, that's
your
on Valkyrie
cloak
Chronicles,
Kinda.
whatever. You gotta like,
Kinda
you
did
fight her
look
after
okay
you
on you.
complete the Spirit 200 level. I think you gotta get some type of fucking like
But
key or whatever
only-
from the Eternal Queen.
Only.
You gotta go to the Urza Lava
Kinda.
Caverns to fight her or whatever. There's like 3 EX bosses this game
Thank
has.
you, Limmel. It makes me kind of happy.
Well, including the bosses
To
that's
hear
in
you say that.
fucking the Maze of Tribulations and in the Spirit 211. They got so many EX bosses in that game. But I was just mentioning the 3 final EX bosses.
What's going on, Meow?
It would seem that Nox Obscurus has
I
begun
also
to
forgot about the
collapse.
Ursa Lava Cat. I was about the
I
Ursa
assume
Cave
it is
Temple
because the energy
tripping.
supply cannot be maintained now that Mr. Vase has
That's
been
like
defeated.
they have like 3 EX dungeons in Star Ocean 3,
Or to
bro.
be more accurate,
2 EX dungeons.
now that the Grigori that
I don't know
merged
how
with
many
them
EX
has
dungeons
been
this game
destroyed.
has. I know
That
Star Ocean 3 has
makes
3 EX dungeons.
In other
Like
words,
the game has
Nox
so much
Obscurus
content.
doesn't have enough
The game
energy
has a
left to hold
versus
itself
mode,
together
bro.
any
Like the game
longer.
has way so much content.
I believe that analysis is correct, Mrs. Muria.
Compared to
I
Star Ocean
imagine
4.
the analysis can probably wait.
I kind of wish they would have added as much as
You're
content or
wasting
even
time
more
too,
than Star Ocean
Aramet.
3.
We have to go.
But it seemed like it was kind of half-assed.
Hurry!
But it's whatever. This game is still good.
Come on.
Like this game is a
Let's
major
go
improvement combat-wise from
Hitch.
Star Ocean 3. Since in Star Ocean 3, you have a Fury Guard, and you can use all your Fury Guard by like fucking constantly attacking and shit. And also
You go on ahead, Limmel.
Edgy,
You take
but
HP damage from like fucking special attacks or whatever. That was kind of stupid. I hated that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that feature. But at the same time, it really stopped you from not playing the game. And plus, you could actually increase your HP anyway, so it wasn't much of a problem. And MP, you die from MP damage or whatever. Still can increase that shit a lot, so
Mr.
that's not much of a
Edge!
problem either.
We'll be
That
fine.
kind of fixed the flaws.
Take
in
care
the
of
game.
Limmel.
But
That's why it wasn't much of a problem.
Just do it.
But this game, you still take MP damage, but you don't die
I
from
believe
MP
in you,
damage.
Mr. Edge.
And you don't take HP damage from using special attacks. So what they did improve the battle system drastically. And also in Star Ocean 300, like 3 party members per battle. And they increased it to 4, so in Star Ocean 4, so like this game is a major improvement combat wise.
Edge,
But content wise,
tell me,
no, it's a downgrade.
where did I go wrong?
But it's still a good game regardless of that. Still like it.
All I ever wanted was to become strong. Like you. No matter how dark or difficult the path, you always came through it, growing step by step. I wanted to become a man like you, always walking forward. That's nothing. You still can, you know. You're walking forward now, aren't you? I see. That's exactly where I went wrong, isn't it? I needed to keep moving forward, on my own feet, no matter how far, no matter how difficult, no matter how painful. You told me that.
Star Ocean
Showed
5
me that
is a
so
downgrade.
many
It
times.
wasn't increasing the battle system. The problem with that game is
But
that
instead,
mostly everybody
I
shares
grabbed hold
fucking
of the power I found in front
special
of me.
attacks from fucking Star Ocean 3, like especially the main character. That nigga has literally mostly all his
Because
face
my heart
fucking
was weak.
special attacks and his,
Too fragile
think-
to withstand the sorrow.
I think, what they call it, reverse
pain.
rush? That's supposed to be like a special attack that one has. Super
I
special
gave
attack, whatever that has
myself
with the
up to
fucking
that power. And became
guard,
so
whatever,
proud.
or gauge, whatever. And this nigga's special attack is fucking
What a
damn
fool I
near
am.
Eternal Blast, and that's very disappointing. That he's basically a direct copy of Fate. So he's basically half Fate at Edge, but he's more of a Fate. He's not Edge because I don't think he even have any Edge. Fucking skills.
what should we do? Look!
Son, he lost his damn weapon, bro.
It's a transfer symbol.
Run!
Wait, I thought we couldn't use transfer symbols here.
I imagine we're able to use them because the connection between Nox Obscurus and the missing procedure has been severed.
right at the last moment.
Over here. Just a little more.
Come on!
Here we go. What? Let go. Edge. Edge. Yes. Edge. Edge. No.
Rainy,
No, let go.
Calm down!
Let go of me.
Now.
Edge.
Blaze and Edgy are still inside,
Let
Kate.
go.
We can't wait any longer.
No.
The symbol will be caught in the collapse.
No, Edge. Let go. Edge. Edge.
Fucking fangirl.
I'm not letting go! I won't let go of you! Edge, why are you trying so hard? Don't look at me like that! You're going
That's
to
what I
be
do is my second
strong
playthrough on
like
Star Wars
me,
3
right?
on Universal mode. I'm working on that.
Come on! We're getting out of here!
And I
And then
mean, the fucking
we'll all be
Spirit 211
together
dungeon is too
again!
fucking hard, bro. I was able to complete the Major Tribulation. I still can't complete this, the Spirit 211. At least I was able to get to like
Feels
floor 600. I mean floor 162. And I was to get that far, but it's just that I can't
hearing you call
be any
back
further
to
after
me
that
from ahead,
because like the fucking monsters are too overpowered.
running after you.
Well, I can't avoid them, but I don't know why I never
Following
thought
your
about
lead.
trying to avoid them. But then again, I'm trying to level up my character.
Always
so
trying my
that's
best
why I'm trying to fight
help
them.
you.
But it's just
I hope
not worth it because like they just fucking
Someday.
just overpowered as fuck. And you know, with some more, they gonna be way
Face.
overpowered. I mean, with some more, I'm gonna fucking grind. I'm gonna have to grind a
Edge,
lot.
I know you
I'm
can.
gonna have to grind, and fight. I'm gonna have to fucking, I'm gonna like fight monsters on fields and shit before I fight bosses because I'm playing on universal difficulty and those monsters are way stronger. I was having fucking trouble defeating the damn. We was in an underground fucking tunnel and we was in the jail part. When I was in the jail part of fucking Ariglyph, you had to fight the executioners and those damn knights. Those motherfuckers was giving me a hard fucking time. So I died so many times on that one part, and that was just like once we got on Ariglyph, that part was fucking hard, bro. I ain't really had trouble with Norton, so I had to get him on the first try, surprisingly.
Edge. Hurry up. Edge. Edge.
Yeah, I was dying left and right in the very beginning. Like damn, like shit. And plus those fucking damn monsters. The only two monsters they really have on that planet, well, like in the beginning part of Vanguard is fucking the slimy and that damn nobleman. But when you get to the if you get to Norton's hideout, you need to fight mushrooms and shit.
No. Edge. He's going to die.
Who else you need to fight?
Let go.
I mean, when you get to the building, you fight against those Norton's men. Them motherfuckers defeated me like it was nothing. Like they was hard as fuck. I was able to come back. I had to go back and buy some damn items. Come back and fight those niggas. I was able to beat them then. Yeah, you get to fight against mushrooms, some type of the scumbag men. And I think that's pretty much it. That's on that planet. Oh yeah, once you get inside the Doran's Blade, you get to fight against the skeletons. Remember, I tried my best to avoid them because the motherfuckers actually defeated me. It was annoying as fuck. Like the monsters are strong as fuck. I gotta just grind my way through and use my skill points wisely. You're gonna have to grind on Universal. Now Galaxy, you don't have to grind if you don't want to. When it comes to like the last dungeon, you're gonna have to grind in that dungeon because you get like a lot of experience from that dungeon. But I was kind of grinding beforehand. Like I had to fucking fight that damn Grigori on the Carnion ship. That Grigori was whooping my ass. I had to definitely grind in that dungeon before I fought the Grigori on that ship.
As for the previous announcement, mankind has taken its first steps into the vast ocean known as space, expanding our knowledge of a world shrouded in mystery. More than anything, our encounters with new comrades have been a great boon to our species and represent a symbol of hope for our future. Even so, from this day forth, we must acknowledge that we are members of a pan-galactic humanity, all of whom must share in our universe's destiny. I ask you then, how are we to proceed? In any way, must be protected. The collapse of that order means the collapse of that planet. If we have been entrusted with even a small part of our universe's fate, the answer is simple. We must learn the order of the galaxy and protect it. In order to join hands with our new friends across the universe and usher in a bright future, we are duty-bound to engrave a single promise upon our hearts. At the consensus of all on Earth, and as a member of this great galaxy, we now present a guide to protecting peace in the universe. The Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact. May the establishment of this pact mark the first step toward a bright and prosperous future. And I would like you to know, there was a group of nameless heroes who entrusted us with the institution of this most noble pact. Yes, heroes who paved our way into space with great difficulty, who never once backed down from adversity to the very end.
I'm about to go right now. Maybe we even done though. What happened to them sausages that I bought from Sam? Oh, I know you were using it. I thought you had got rid of it or something. I don't think I don't need it. I'm gonna get to this. I'm gonna get it.
I thought I might tell you about what's going to happen next. Recent events have served to purge the Eldarians' ill feelings, and we now also enjoy friendship with EN2. We intend to foster fine relationships, compensating each other for the areas in which we lack. And of course, we intend to support the Eldarians' emigration efforts completely. Currently, the best option for their emigration appears to be
Full House was
Lemurus.
fucking Star Ocean 5 basically being a carbon
In the
copy of fucking
distant
Star Ocean
past,
3. I'm still might
our
get the game.
ancestors spoke of a utopia
Still
that
might
we
get
have
him try
long
out.
yearned to locate.
I
A
watched
planet of
Sentai's
paradise
review.
known as Lemuria.
And really, he really
Not
dug
long
deep
ago,
into
a coordinate signal
the game
arrived from
as a
our
whole.
ancestors
This is why it was more of a
thousands of
rant
years old.
than a review.
We discovered that those coordinates matched Lemurus exactly.
And plus, what he was saying, what the stuff he was saying was actually legit, cause like,
and that our
it made me so
ancestors who
disappointed in this
disappeared
sense
into
because
space
like,
long ago
it just felt like
were
the game
the
was basically
progenitors of the people of
a
Lemurus.
copy of Star Ocean 3 when it came to like
Together with our own flesh
the
and
character
blood
fucking
brethren,
special attacks. I
we
just
will
wish they
use
would have just gave
Eldarian
everyone
technology
different
to
attacks,
build
but
a
why just
wonderful
copy and paste
planet.
characters' moves from previous games? I don't know why they did that.
The missing
plus they
procedure
have, like,
was suppressed only
this
through
girl
the
that basically is
cooperation
fucking
of
a clone
both
of
Earthlings and
Cliff.
Eldarians.
She has literally all his moves.
X offers
At least
thanks
Mirage had like
and
what?
wishes to continue cultural exchange. Of course, certain
How
limits
was she
will
basically
have
all
to
the
be
moves
set.
as Cliff too, but at the same time, her fucking moves looked different though. Like she had her moves had like a different
Earthlings,
color scheme to it.
Eldarians, Morphus, people of
They used to
Lemurus,
fucking
and
change the
Roke.
damn color and make them look kind of
Indeed.
different. The animations look
All the
kind of
intelligent
different.
life forms
Like, the
we
Spirit
are
of
sure
Might
to
and shit looked
encounter.
different.
I'm certain we will be able to
And
join
Electric Fish
hands
had like a pinkish color.
as we will be continuing to explore undeveloped planets.
But she had, like, one
your
move called Avenger
experiences
Charge.
will be invaluable. In the hopes of building a better
And that was
future
about
for
it,
us all,
but-
I would like to formally request
This
your
Jordan's,
cooperation.
Star Ocean 5, she has literally all of Cliff's moves. She's a direct clone of Cliff. And that's disappointing.
We can't do that, sir.
But despite that, somebody play it. Still, let's just see how it is. Because it's actually like,
And might I ask
because he changed
why
the battle
not?
system. And battles occur
Back
right
when
where
we
you
first
stand.
landed
like,
on Lemurus,
they don't go to like different
the
battlefields.
people
and shit,
living
like,
there,
like a battlefield version.
they referred to us as gods.
of the field you're standing on. So.
And naturally, as gods, they clung to us. They truly believed we would grant them happiness. Don't you think that resembles the way the Cardianon revered the Grigori as their epiphanies of guidance?
I have to agree. It is indeed similar.
In the end, the Cardianon were destroyed by the very powers granted to them by the Grigori they worshipped. Another planet, one very similar to Earth, was the same. Provided with technology beyond their understanding, they became intoxicated and chose to walk the path of their own destruction.
Edge.
In all probability, we'll continue to set foot on many more distant planets. But some of them will still have young civilizations. If we were to extend our hands to them, it would mean their evolution would cease to be their own. It would cease to be rightful. It would be warped evolution. We would be forcing futures on those planets that they would otherwise have no way of choosing on their own. If we continue our space exploration irresponsibly, we ourselves will be no different from the Grigori. We'll become like the missing procedure, entities that would cause the entire universe to collapse.
I do understand your point of view, Mr. Maverick. However, we are nothing like the Grigori. If we guide these peoples toward proper evolution, our universe will more rapidly become hospitable. Wouldn't that be the best future for all concerned?
Even so, I believe that the walking of one's own path is rightful evolution, not being nudged from an outside source.
Mr. Maverick.
Taking evolution simply handed to you is easy. But if I were to acknowledge that, I would never be able to face Phase again. All he wanted was to protect everything. That's why he craved that immense power. He had a just heart, a kind heart. But the power was simply too immense, and distorted even his kindness. I ceased to believe in him. But even so, in the end, he understood me. He accepted me. And most of all, he saved me. That is why this is the one thing I cannot allow. I won't let those last moments we spent together go to waste.
When we Eldarians emigrate to Lemerus, we will abandon our civilization and all our technology. I promise you.
What?
Mr. Gagon, you can't.
It's all right. If our brother accepted your decision, we can have no complaints. We will begin on Lemerus anew.
Well, it is sudden evolution which stimulates the missing procedure. Yes, it is certainly possible we could become the source of that. Very well. EN2 will remain hidden in space, and we shall continue to observe the missing procedure as well.
Giotto! Are you absolutely sure?
Of course, it's not a problem. You know, X is rather fond of you.
I suppose it would be somewhat puerile for me to continue to persist here.
Commander.
Very well. We will no longer seek technological assistance from the Eldarians or EN2. We shall have to obfuscate the existence of the missing procedure, and convincing the powers that be will certainly not be easy.
Indeed it won't. Of course you'll have my full support, sir.
It's going to get busy around here. Don't expect to get a whole lot of rest.
Understood!
Space Date 12. The story of the heroes that saved the universe, a story known only to a few, has reached its conclusion.
Meanwhile, they too were about to set out upon their own new journey.
Edge Maverick of the Transportation Agency.
Sir.
I appoint you to the position of Interplanetary Transport Captain. Further, Raimi Saionji.
Sir.
I appoint you to the position of Interplanetary Transport First Officer.
I am honored to accept, sir.
I'm sure it isn't easy, but the formalities are important, you know.
I'm sorry, sir. It's just this uniform. It's kind of uncomfortable.
Just bear it a little longer. There's someone I'd like to introduce you to.
Introduce us to?
He's the man who designed the new ship you'll be flying. Come on in.
Klaus?
Klaus? You must have me confused with someone else.
This is Professor Trillis Baktine. He's the man who managed to implement the Eldarian warp technology we received. A living legend of the Terran Alliance.
Commander. I mean, President. Please, don't flatter me too much. I'm afraid it might go to my head. You'll take care of the ship I built, won't you?
Yes, sir! I, Transport Captain Edge Maverick, take full responsibility for your ship, sir.
You two may not have had much publicity, but I've heard all about you from the President.
Huh?
We still have to rely on Eldarian technology for the moment, but my dream is to surpass it someday, with technology developed here on Earth. I promise I'll create a warp drive even more advanced than the Eldarian subspace bubble technology. Besides, no scientist wants a breakthrough handed to him on a plate. What kind of scientist would accept a breakthrough handed to him on a plate? What is it?
It's nothing, sir. I'm just... happy. Really. That's all it is.
Edge. Do you think we made...
Yeah. This is how it should be. Definitely. How it should be. I, Edge Maverick.
I, Raimi Saionji.
We hereby take up our positions as interplanetary transport officers.
Bacchus, are you sure?
The missing procedure has gone silent, and my duty as Amorphous has at last been fulfilled. From now on, I wish to devote my life to you. You, who waited so long and so patiently for a disloyal husband such as myself.
I've never once thought of you as disloyal. You lived for your duty, and you were my pride and joy. At last, I'll be able to feel your warmth
before
again.
He had turned his body into a cyborg.
Yes, and now that we're together again, I want to bring you more than warmth. I want to bring you heat, Frisia.
That's not very like you.
I met some fine comrades on my journey, and they showed me how to feel a whole new level of warmth.
I see. That sounds truly wonderful.
So it was. I first met them while pursuing my duty, during the investigation of a planet called Cardionon in the Arcturus system.
Tell me about it later.
explosively popular. Meow, meow, meow. Chicken, 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 chicken! Oh no, this is not good. In fact, it's worse than when I was with Mary. Legs, thighs, wings! Something about those words sounds awfully sinister. Oh my goodness! There's danger all around, isn't there? Nowhere to run. Meow, meow! Hi! Wow! I'm flying! I'm really flying! Now I can go and visit Edge and all my friends!
Lucian. It took me a while, but finally, I can listen to your last words without crying. In the beginning, all I could feel was hatred. I thought there was no way I would ever be able to find happiness in a world without you. But I decided to at least try. Thank you, Lucian. Thank you for leaving me your message. And Edge, Crow. I want to thank you two as well. Thank you for setting me free from my anger and despair.
So, this is our new ship, huh?
It sure is. And this time, it's a ship you earn through
Imagine
your
if I
own
got the
abilities.
fucking private action when Edge.
I just fell into the captain's chair. Then we met everyone, traveled the universe.
Finds fucking.
Hard to believe it's been 2 years.
I mean, what Edge finds Raimi in the shower.
Yeah. I
And
wonder
she's in
how
the
they're
shower
all
and she
doing.
slaps. I never got the private action for some reason. I got the private action on the PlayStation 3 version and on the
I'm
Xbox
sure they're
2
doing
version. I don't know
fine.
I never got it on this version. I tried so hard to get it.
I hope we can
I just
see
never
them
got it. I
again
don't know
someday.
why. Well, it's whatever.
We will. I know it. After all, we all live in the same universe, right? It's smaller than it looks. As long as we keep walking, we'll eventually find them. So, let's find them together, Calnus. And we'll be together too, Raimi. Forever.
Of course we will. I'd never leave your side, Edge, even if you told me to.
Then let's get moving. Back to the Star Ocean!
I didn't get limousine or Armax. I think I got most of everybody to get those two ones. Gotta sit through all this shit. I hate this, man. Same with Star Wars, you can't skip the fucking damn ending, bro. I mean the fucking damn cutscenes. You can't skip this stuff. I mean you can skip the credits. I can't talk about it. You can't skip the credits. I hate that. It's annoying. I don't see all this shit. Okay, so they're saying that this game had 28 dungeons. So they're saying. Yeah, so it's not a glitch. I thought that was a glitch at first. I'm thinking that I thought having phase in the party, like after you go to Aerials again and beat that damn Armass Manifest monster, that fucking Gregoria, I thought that was a glitch. But it's not a glitch, it's actually something that's in the game. So Fate will still be in your party, you're only in battles, and Armass will just be in cutscenes. But that's only on the New Game Plus though. I thought that was a glitch at first, but it's not. So you can complete all the phases, private access to his ending. I didn't get limos either, so I was able to get everyone else's. I didn't get Armax either, so that's only two. I got everybody else's besides Armax, limo, and phases. Endings. Well, guess I'm done with this. They say you get to fight like another boss, I think, in the chamber. And they were saying, about 3. Right.
Wow, we did it! It's like I'm a different person now.
You guys return from the Calnus from here.
This'll be a tough.
This boss has like 1,809,635 HP.
Black hole spear. Black hole spear.
Very damage either. I will fucking take this out.
Rising blade. Cross.
Right. Yeah, I'm done with this. As right now, I don't plan on streaming this shit. Guess I'll stream it again when I feel like it. So yeah.